The Barandabhar forest covers an area of 87.9 square kilometers and bisects the Chitwan District in east and west Chitwan. Barandabhar, a 29 kilometers long forest patch, is bisected by the Mahendra Highway, resulting in a 56.9 square kilometers area in the buffer zone of RCNP and 31 square kilometers is under the district forest office. The buffer zone area of BCF holds 48.016 km to forest, 5.018 km to grassland, 3.276 square kilometers shrublands and 0.5 square kilometers of water bodies collectively called Bishazari Lake. The surrounding 6 VDCs of this forest are Bachhauli, Gitanagar, Patihani, Jutpani, Pithuwa, Padampur, New, and 2 municipalities, Ratnanagar, Ward No. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10, Bharatpur, Ward No. 8, 9, 11 and 12. The major rivers around the forest are Rapti, Budhi Rapti, and Khageri. The Bishazari Lake, which is located in the middle of jungle having altitude 256 meters from sea level, is considered as the second largest natural wetland of Nepal and recently included in Ramsar site by inhabitants. The surrounding VDCs and municipalities consist a total of 125,652 person and the family size 5.95 including Tharis and other ethnic groups. KMTNC 2002 and Resource Himalaya 2000. Climate. The forest has range of climate seasons: winter, spring and monsoon with subtropical climate. Mean annual minimum and maximum temperature, mean annual precipitation and mean annual relative humidity recorded during the year 1999 to 2001 at Ramsar, approximately 11 kilometers from study area as shown in Figure 1a, B and C respectively. The monsoon begins at the end of May and continues until September, and the mean annual rainfall was 192 mm and highest in July, 604.8 mm, lowest in January, 0.9 mm, and no rainfall in December. Flora. The flora of Barandabhar forest is dominated mainly by sal forest and partly by riverine, tall grassland and short grassland. The percentage of vegetation of Chitwan Valley consists of 70% sal forest, a moist deciduous type, grassland, 20%, riverine forest, 7%, and sal with CHIR pine, 3%. Majapuria 1998. The latter type of vegetation is not present in Barandabhar forest. Sal forest. Sal forest is dominated by sal, Shore robusta, and the associated species with Sal Mecarpus anacardium, Terminalia bellerica, Terminalia tomentosa, a large number of other tress, shrubs, creepers, ferns, flowers and grasses grow among or under the sal. Riverine forest. Riverine forests grow along watercourses and their composition varies greatly from place to place. Common species of riverine forest are Simul, Bombax ceiba, Sizo, Dalbergia sizo, and Bella, Truia nudiflora, and in the lower canopy Clerodendrum viscosum, Ziziphus mauritiana are present. Tall grassland. The alluvial floodplains support a luxuriant growth of grasses interspersed with patches of riverine forest. These tall and dense stands of grasses are popularly called elephant grass. Tall grassland is dominated by Cans, Saccharum spontaneum, and distributed along the Rapti and Budhi Rapti riverside. Short grassland. Barandabhar forest is very important for short grassland, which is mainly dominated by Saru Imperator sps. It is the most important grass for human beings called Saru Ka in Nepali. which is used by local people for thatching. Fauna. Sal forest-dominated Barandabhar forest contains 22 species of mammals including tiger, rhinoceros, Asian elephant, sloth bear, wild boar, sambar deer, spotted deer, hog deer, barking deer and 280 species of birds including giant hornbill, hill myna, and storks. It is a critical habitat for many species of migratory birds, e.g., Siberian crane, aquatic birds, and mugger crocodile. More than 45 species of herpetofauna represented by frog, toad, lizards, python and crocodile are found in Barandabhar Corridor Forest. Resource Himalaya 2000 and KMTNC 2002. Ungulates. Among the 6 orders of ungulates, 3 orders are distributed in Nepal, which include Artiodactyla, deers and bovines, Perissodactyla, horses and rhinoceros, and Proboscidea, elephant. Majapuria, 1998. Among the ungulate species found in Barandabhar Corridor Forest, rhinoceros and wild elephant are listed on Appendix I. Threatened with extinction. Of sites. Endangered on the IUCN Red List of 1996 and protected by HMG, Nepal under Schedule 1. Section 10. Of the National Parks and Wildlife Conservation Act 2029. HMGN 1973. But other 5 species are in common category. Spotted deer. Axis. Cheetal is indigenous to Sri Lanka, India, Bangladesh and Nepal. Prater 1998. The main distribution area in Nepal is throughout Terai, with major concentrations in parks and reserves. Mishra 1982. In Chitwan, males averaged 71 kilograms and female averaged 75 centimeters at shoulder height and weighed 50 kilograms. Mishra 1982. And the rutting period reaches a peak in May when most of the stags have hard antlers. Mishra and Wehrman 1987. Cheetal prefer newly burned fatters as feeding habitats. Mo 1993. And rest in forest habitats during the middle of the day. Naas and Anderson 1993. Cheetal are nocturnal, but might feed until late in the morning. Prater 1998. Their social organization is variable with small groups of 2 to 20 individuals common, but herds of more than 50 animals can be found. Bharatpur 2003. The herd size varies seasonally, increasing during the monsoon season. 75 to 81 individuals. Shala 1967 and Bharatpur 2003. Sambar deer. Service unicolor. The main distribution of sambar deer in Nepal is throughout reserves and parks of Terai. Mishra 1982. The wooded districts of India, Burma, and Ceylon extending through the Malay countries and eastwards to the Philippines. Prater 1998. Hence sambar deer is widely distributed in the forests of southern Asia, but little studies have been done on its biology. Several short accounts are available on the biology of the species. Shala 1967, John Singh, 1983 and Krishan, 1972. These short accounts together give a good background of the species. The coat is coarse and shaggy. The general color is brown with a yellowish or grayish tinge. Females are lighter in tone. Old stags tend to become very dark, almost black. Sambar is found in a wide variety of habitats and is an animal of high adaptability. Their food consists of grass, leaves, and various kinds of wild fruit. They feed mainly at night and retire into heavy cover at daybreak and do not usually come out till dusk. Prater 1998. The group size ranges from 2 to 4. Bharatpur 2003. And rarely found associating in large numbers. Prater 1998. In disturbed forest, They are found mostly solitary and graze at early morning and late evening. Bharatpur 2003. Hog deer. Axis porcinus. Hog deer has a much wider distribution than cheetal and covers the area throughout the alluvial grassland of northern India, extending eastward to southern Nepal, Burma, Thailand, Indochina, and Sri Lanka. Prater 1998. In Nepal, hog deer are mainly concentrated in Chitwan, Kainali Bardia and Sukla Fantas. Mishra 1982. Antlers consist of long bony pedicels with a short brow tine and a straight beam with a fork at the top. Prater 1998 and Mishra 1982. Fawning occurred from January to April in Chitwan, Dungal and Nogara 1991. Mishra and Wemmer 1987 found that the fawning season starts in February and increases until May. Tall grasses along the riverbanks. Open fantas are favored habitats. They are generally solitary, but sometimes small groups may graze together. During the hot hours of the day, hog deer shelter in tall grass and they feed early in the morning and in the evening. Dungal of Nogara 1991. Barking deer. Munchicus muntjac. Muntjac is found in Nepal, northern India and Bhutan, from sea level to 3,000 meters in the Himalayas. Mishra 1982. This is the smallest deer of Barandabhar corridor forest. The antlers are small, consisting of a short brow tine and an unbranched beam set on bony hair-covered pedicels. Prater 1998. Fawning season has a main peak in November and two smaller in May and August. September. Mishra and Wemmer 1987. Barking deer are solitary or exist in small family groups and are most common in dense forest habitats and graze in open forest edges and is fairly diurnal. Prater 1998. Wild boar. Sus scrofa. Wild boar is distributed throughout India, the southern part of Nepal, Burma and Sri Lanka. Prater 1998. Older boars are grayer than the more brownish young ones. Adults have a more of black bristles from the nape and down the back. Wild boar breed in all seasons, and after breeding they live together with other individuals at the same size or alone. Prater 1998. Wooded grassland, swampy areas, forests and dense bush are preferred habitats, and they build shelters of grass, reeds or brush. The wild boars are omnivorous, eating crops, roots, tubers, insects, snakes, etc. Prater 1998. Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros unicornus. The Indian one-horned rhinoceros ranged throughout northern India, Myanmar, Burma, and Nepal, southern central Terai to far western Terai. Prater 1998. The Indian rhinoceros has also been reported in Sylhet, Bangladesh, and Kachcha, Rukmayaka 1980. It is one of the largest of all existing rhinoceros. The skin of this massive creature is divided into great shields by heavy folds before and behind the shoulders and in front of the thighs. Though it prefers swamp grass as well as the rhinoceros is also found in wood jungle up ravines and low hills. Prater 1998. They are recorded in river and lakes as well as grassland and forested area. Bharatpur 2003. All rhinoceros defecate on old piles and fresh dung is a stimulus to defecate. Usually, calves defecate after their mothers. Lorry 1979. The population of rhinoceros in Chitwan is considered as the second largest population in the world. There are altogether 612 rhinoceros in Nepal, with less than 100 rhinoceros in Nepal in the 1960s. The figure has risen to 612 in 2000, with a growth rate of 3.88% per year. DNPWC 2000. Asian elephant. Elephas maximus. Elephants are the largest living mammals found on land. The Asiatic or Indian elephant is widely distributed in the Himalayan Terai in northern India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Burma, South China, Malaya, and Sumatra. Prater 1998. Generally only the males have large tusks. Elephants have very poor sight. The senses of smell and hearing are highly developed. Elephants chiefly frequent areas covered with tall forests of Nepal and India. Elephants sleep during the hot hours of the day, feed early in the morning and evening in open forest or raid crops, retire to sleep after midnight. Prater 1998. The exact number of elephants in Nepal is not correctly assessed so far. There are, however, reports of annual fluctuation in their numbers due to their preference of favorable area in Nepal, as well as Haldwani Forest of India. Singh 1966. Thaguna 1999. Studied about transboundary elephant corridor with great emphasis on protecting the wild elephant dispersal patterns of the far western Terai region through corridor linking. According to their current population trends, the elephants are suffering from the adverse effects of mismanaged forests and loss of habitat. They occur in four main populations that exist along the eastern, central, western and far western Terai belt, which has put their population of around 100 animals in the country in grave danger. Bharatpur, B.P. 2003. Population status and conservation threats of wild ungulates in Barandabhar Corridor Forest. Chitwan. Dissertation. Tribhuvan University, Kathmandu, Nepal. DNPWC. 2000. Count Rhinoceros 2000. Initial report Department of National Parks and Wildlife Conservation. Kath, Nepal. Unpublished. KMTNC. 2002. Brochure of Tiger, Rhinoceros Conservation Project. Chitwan, Nepal. Prater. SH 1998. The Book of Indian Animals. 6th ed. Bombay Natural History Society. Oxford University Press. Pages 324. Resource Himalaya. 2000. A Resource Himalaya Fact File. 3. 1. 2-3. Majapuria. TC 1998. Wildlife, National Parks and Reserves of Nepal. Published by S. Devi. Saharanpur, UP, India. Pages 427. HMGN 1973. National Parks and Wildlife Conservation. NPWC. Act 2029. 1973. Nepal Gazette. 28 November 2029 BS. In Nepali. Mishra. HR 1982. The Ecology and Behavior of Cheetal in the Royal Chitwan National Park, Nepal. With comparative studies of hog deer, sambar deer and barking deer. PhD. Thesis. University of Edinburgh, UK. Mishra, HR and Monsieur Jaffaries. 1991. Royal Chitwan National Park. Wildlife Heritage of Nepal. David Bateman. New Zealand. Mishra, HR and C. Wemmer. 1987. The Comparative Breeding Ecology of 4 cervids in Royal Chitwan National Park. The Biology and the Conservation of the Cervidae. Smithsonian Institution Press. Washington, D.C., USA. Pages 259 to 271. Mo. S. 1993. Fire as Management Tool for Wildlife Grass Pasture Quality Improvement in Lowland, Nepal. 2 Ungulate. Response. Submitted manuscript. Pages 12. Naas, K. Monsieur and H. J. Anderson. 1993. Assessing Census Techniques for Wild Ungulates in Royal Bardia National Park, Nepal. Monsieursk. Thesis. Submitted to the Agricultural University of Norway. Pages 102. Shala. GB 1967. The Deer and the Tiger. University of Chicago Press. Chicago. Pages 370. John Singh. Age 18, 1983. Large mammalian prey predators in Bandipur. Journal of the Bombay Natural History Society. 80. 1-57. Krishan. Monsieur 1972. An Ecological Survey of the Larger Mammals of Peninsular India. Journal of the Bombay Natural History Society. 69. 300. Dungal. S.K. and B.W. Ogara. 1991. Ecology of the Hog Deer in Royal Chitwan National Park, Nepal. Wildlife Monographs. 119. 40. Laurie. W.A. 1979. The Ecology and Behavior of the Rhinoceros. Ph.D. Dissertation. University of Cambridge, UK. Rukmayekar. L.C. 1980. The Distribution of the Rhinoceros in Eastern India, Bangladesh, China and the Indo-Chinese region. Zool. ANZ. 205. 253-268. Singh. V.B. 1966. The Elephant in Uttar Pradesh. Journal of the Bombay Natural History Society. Pages 662. Thaguna. Petra F. Tenveld. 1999. Transboundary Elephant Corridor, Protecting the Wild Elephant Dispersal Patterns of the Far Western Terai Region. The Corridor Linking, WWF Nepal Program Asia Report Series. 39. 24.